I just wanna tell the truth, I just wanna tell the truth, I just wanna tell the truth, I just wanna tell the truth.
Hi, it's Keisha G from Raw Food Newbie. How are you guys doing out there? Hope you had a great weekend. Today is day 15. It's Monday and it's day 15 for me. So yay to me. I'm happy to have made it this far. This weekend, I would say that my diet was pretty topsy-turvy, kind of all over the place, still in the raw zone, but not ideal. But I'll tell you guys about that later. I did want to go ahead and show you my week 2 scale results, and you can check that out now. So yay to me, yay. As you can see that I did, my BMI went down, my body fat went down, as well as my, my weight went down. And I think this week was a pretty normal amount of weight loss, or the typical amount of weight loss that a person would lose doing any type of diet. And so I feel good about that. I'm only 7 pounds away from my ideal body weight, what I feel comfortable with, or what I would like to see my body at that number. Keeps me right under the BMI. I don't want to lose too much weight. It's just not, I have my own personal ideas of how I want to look, and so I don't want to lose too much weight. What else happened? So this weekend, talking about my diet, I found that you have got to be prepared. Friday night, I was out late with the kiddos, trying to let them do some things that they wanted to do, and I was almost, I don't like to say starving because there are really actually people who are starving, but I was extremely hungry, and I was not prepared. I didn't get anything junky, I didn't have anything, but I just felt really weak, and I just thought, be prepared. Like, go out, have fruit in your bag if you're going to be doing this raw food diet. Even when I was doing the clean eating, I would take nuts or, have tuna or something I could put in my mouth other than French fries and pastries, everything that you find outside on a fast food restaurant. All those things are so bad for our health. So it amazes me that they're everywhere. But yeah, so always be prepared on any diet, but especially on a raw food or vegan diet. Be prepared with snacks and things like that in your bag. Never underestimate how long you're going to be out, because you just never know what could happen. And you don't want to be unprepared, which makes you grumpy and moody and just overall tired, drained. You feel drained when you don't have some energy fueling your day. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys was about how you eat on the raw food diet is very important. I found that we had family in, so this weekend we actually we ate out. And so we were at my favorite restaurant, Chipotle, where I did not, or chose not to get any rice, beans, cheese, sour cream, any of that. I had a salad, and I did put guacamole, I had lettuce, and I put the guacamole on it. And so I just felt afterwards, like an hour or two afterwards, I felt really tired. I just wanted to lay down and take a nap. And I'm going to assume that's from the fat that comes in the guacamole, and maybe even, because it didn't taste like my little avocado thing I made, so I'm going to assume the sodium, even with it, and I had some of the pico de gallo, so that sodium, I just think that is a lot of fat maybe in one serving, especially the way they get that big scoop and they plop it on there. I mean, it was delicious, don't get me wrong. And I was happy that I felt satisfied with that, while I, couldn't have, or chose not to have, my typical things, the rice and the beans and all that, and the chips. So yeah, and I did that again. I had the same type of, instead of having fruit for lunch, again I had a heavy fat, a heavy salad. And then I say heavy, it didn't have any type of dressing or anything. It was just that the fat in the guacamole, that really drains your body down. So that was really good, not, planned experiment that I had with myself there, to know that, hey, fruit really does keep you fueled through the day. And so I like feeling fueled. I need to be fueled to, do my duties around my home and with my children and just the personal things that I want to do. I don't want to feel like I need to take an afternoon nap anymore. I didn't like that part about the weekend, but everything else was good. And you know what else? When I ate the salad at lunchtime, it made the salad for dinner really difficult. Like I didn't want that. I was just like, really, I don't want to eat this. Of course I did, because I wanted to make sure I kept my calories up the best that I could. I don't want to eat the fruit in the evening. I didn't. I know, different raw food people have their own thing that works for them. But when I eat too much fruit in the evening, it keeps me wired, and then I can't go to bed. So I'm going to stick with trying to keep my fruit during the day, have my fat, whether it's nuts and seeds, avocados, on my salad at night. That way my digestive system is starting to kick in, and that work is, pulling on my energy, and then I rest better. I hope you guys are doing good out there. I hope these videos are fueling your inspiration. Maybe you'll want to try out a raw food lifestyle for a month, for a year, forever. Who knows? There are some different videos that I'm coming across out there. I found some from the Raw Food World, and I've also found some from the Raw Food Family, and they are all not going back, but the Raw Food World, they still are 100% raw, but he gives great explanation why you don't have to be 100% raw, but you do need to have 100% whole food diet. And so I found that kind of interesting. The Raw Food World family has been raw for about 15 years. They're still raw. And then I think the Raw Food Family, I think they've probably been raw for about 9 years. And they've also gone back to cooked food. And when I say cooked food, I mean like quinoa and rice, not like saturated pasta and things of that nature, or meat. They haven't done that, but they gave some really good pointers, and I think I'm gonna go to their website and listen to their videos so I can better understand what they're saying and where they're coming from, so that I can make good decisions for myself going forward. Again, I'm going to be doing raw to the end of the month, and so far so good, guys, and I will continue to share with you what I'm learning. And as always, God bless, live sweet, and peace out.